Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask a dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I am truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate, would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. With that being said, let's hop to it and find out what is today's daily dice message from the ancestors. So ancestors of highest light and love, what daily dice messages do you have for my fellow humans today? Ancestors of highest light and love, what messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? Okay, so we've got Scorpio just outside the camera here. We've got the sun and we've got the 4th house. All right, so healing. This is deep healing. This is subconscious healing, right? It's been something that has kept you from being yourself. Something that's kept you from being seen. This is some dark energy too. Like, this is like shadow at its finest. This is something that it feels like was forced onto you as a viewpoint at a very early age. You know, when you were developing that sense of who you were in your childhood, and it was like someone convinced you that you were weird, or that you were stupid, or that you were not worthy, or that you were... So it's what I'm saying, okay? You're not any of those things. What I'm saying is that it was like someone convinced you at an early age of something here, and it has really played havoc on the way that you let yourself be seen in society and in the world. And there's a mask here that maybe you haven't been recognizing that you've been wearing. Like, you've been doing the work, right? You've been doing the work. Your ancestors are showing you've been coming a long way. And so it's like peeling back these layers, and you get to this one part where it's like, wow, that was really rotten. Right? That was a really rotten part of my life. Like, that was a really rotten time in my life. And I really believed this person, this situation, the circumstance, whatever it was. And I really believed that I wasn't worthy of being seen because of that. And so there's something that's coming up that your ancestors are helping you see. They're helping you walk through this, right? This darkness, this that's what I'm saying. This is a really dark energy coming in. And they're like helping you see the light and really begin to embrace this and bring yourself back into wholeness, right? Because we don't want to ignore our shadow aspects, even the hard ones, even the rotten ones. Like, that's still a part of us, right? It's like, even if it was someone outside of us who convinced us of us, we're the ones that put ourselves through that. And when we see that, we not only is it scary, right? Because it's like, oh my gosh, like if I had just chosen a different way. But you didn't, because you didn't know how. And you have to, at the same time, give yourself grace for that. But knowing that also then puts the power right back in your hand, where it's like, wow, that person believed that, and that may be their truth, but it no longer has to be my truth. And so that's what your ancestors are here helping you with. They're helping you to release somebody else's truth that was impressed upon you or forced upon you from a very young age. And I'm seeing ages like 3 to 10, like very young. You're very young, very impressionable. Right? And it's like something you gave up about yourself because of this situation, and they're helping you, and there's going to be a huge rebirth here through that. And I feel like you're also going to get a new sense of passion towards life once you walk through the darkness here. It's like you're going to see a part of yourself and be like, wow, like I've been hiding this part of myself that I actually really enjoy. You know, it could be the artist within you. It could be the singer within you. It could even be the child within you, that healthy, loving, fun child who wants to go outside and skip around in the rain. Whatever it is, it's like, you're like, holy crap, like I was forced into growing up. But was it really growing up? right? And it does show, yeah, they're showing me this is someone that was family. I just shuffled and these cards were showing like crazy right now. Yeah, and they're showing me it's someone that was in the family that did this, right? And this is a big demon that you're facing, right? Because the lion, she's opening the mouth. But the interesting thing in the Tarot Marseille is this lion doesn't have sharp teeth. I mean, what would hurt worse? I don't know. But, you know, he's got flat teeth, but she's able to get him under control. And she's doing it in a very feminine way. Like, she's not overpowering him. She's getting him under control in a very soft way. And that's exactly what this feels like. You're coming into this in a very soft energy, even though it's very scary. What else would you like to say in regards to this reading, ancestors? Okay, may I please have one more? Thank you. What else would you like to say? Thank you, ancestors. Okay, on the bottom, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, new passion. Something you're going to be very driven to do. Something you're very excited about. Like, whoa, this is amazing. You know? Yeah. Somebody crossed your emotional barriers and boundaries. And it's because of that you manifested a lot in life. And you did a lot. I feel like you're very successful. Or you've had a lot of success in your life. But it's also feeling like this is something that you left emotion-wise on the table. And because you left it emotion-wise on the table, it also played havoc with your psyche. And so when you would get triggered, you might have reacted very angrily to situations that were calling for you for forgiveness or compassion, and not knowing. You're not knowing. It's not like you were like, oh, this situation calls for compassion, let me blow my top. No, it's like the anger is something that was taking over and creating a lot of resistance within you. And it was a very subconscious thing. And Scorpio energy delves into the subconscious of the psyche and the things that are very scary for a lot of people to look into. But we see here that you're actually getting a new form, a new outlook on life. And it might come from dissolving some sort of partnership that's not equal love here. It's actually a very failed connection. Right? This could be a romantic connection, a family situationship, a friendship, whatever it is. But you see that it's not working. Like, you see, this is not something I want in my life. And you recognize that, wow, if I manifested all of this because someone crossed my boundaries as a young child, and this has created a lot of dissonance within my soul, what happens when I take back my power and I choose to ground myself in knowing that I'm capable of manifesting what I want by choosing to let this go? And you become very powerful, and this is like a brand new outlook for you. That's what I keep feeling. It's like a brand new outlook on life for you, and just a lot of positive energy here. And you're no longer going to be letting people cross your boundaries. There's something that recently happened where you may have been triggered recently, right? And the ancestors are like, we wanted you to get triggered so that you would look at this rotten part on the onion of life that is your life, so that you would actually take a look at it. Yeah, we have the Emerald Dragon coming out. Look at this. Brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. And so you're coming into a higher dimensional thought pattern, a new outlook. It's like a whole new outlook on life. Again, you're seeing that this person or these people, you're seeing that that's their belief and there's no more hardships about it. It's like, I recognize I couldn't think differently because I didn't know how to, but now I get to choose how to feel differently about myself. I get to choose how to act differently with myself. We have Dusty Pink Dragon from Andromeda, and look, music notes with the little cricket here. How cute. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Teach others with its flame. Yeah, and you could have ties with Andromeda, absolutely. But we see here, right? It's like you're seeing things from this high perspective. It's like, whereas before maybe you held some resentment there and your ancestors were trying to bring you to this place of letting go of the resentment so that you could vibrate from such a high frequency that you are literally becoming the embodiment of unconditional love. And remembering that unconditional love is not letting everyone come into your life just because you're a loving person. It's seeing things from this place of forgiveness and compassion and understanding that, you know, I know if I was in their shoes, I could understand why they did the things that they did. But I'm also not in their shoes, and I choose not to do the things that they did. May I please have one more, ancestors? They want me to talk about the one that came out. We have child magical. See the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. And the shadow is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Yeah, so you've definitely moved into this place of seeing the potential for all beautiful things and knowing that even the ugly things in the world, the rotten things, hold a sense of beauty with them. Whoa, okay, I guess you're getting two. Yeah, we have detective on the bottom. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. And then we have the shadow as voyeurism and falsifying information. And you're actually understanding the falsified information in your energy now. Student, yes, we have humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So you're learning something new here. We have shadow attributes or arrogance and pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So this could have been people from your past who didn't want to turn that knowledge into action. But I also feel like that's just reiterating that if you had known better, you would have done better. And you can't blame yourself for not taking different actions when you didn't know, right? We have the monk and the nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. And the shadow attribute is negative judgment of the physical world and excess piety. Yeah, so they're confirming that you're seeing things from this place of understanding and understanding that, you know what, the past is a past. Like, I don't have to live in grudge. I don't have to live in resentment. I don't have to live in anger at others. I can forgive them and move on and be free with myself and wish them love and wish them hope that they find their highest path, right? Okay, that's not the one that wants to come out. It's that one. All right, so on the bottom we have Earth Mother. Yeah, feeling love and comforted. So you're feeling supported overall. Like everything that you're doing is helping to support you on the journey. And I feel like that's what's filling you with this new passion. And recognizing that, like, even if this is someone that's still in your life, to say goodbye is not a bad thing. Like, it's just saying, I got to move on with my own story and you have your own story to live, and that's okay. We have winter, taking care of your needs. Exactly. It's time for you to put your needs first. And then we have mirror guardian, take time to reflect. And that's exactly what you've been doing. So the ancestors are showing you here that you've been reflecting on yourself and on this situation. It's like whatever resentment and anger and hurt and pain and sorrow had been there before, like you're actually reflecting on it as a whole. And now you're understanding the whole part of it, right? Connecting with your divine being, connecting with source, understanding by learning new things and seeing the potential for beauty in everything. And that's bringing in this healing and this cosmic abundance. So they're celebrating you. They're helping you on this higher version, this higher aligned version of yourself. They're helping you with that. This is an incredibly powerful message. Okay, so if you feel like this is your reading, leave the little wolf emoji down below and say, through learning and applying what I learned, I understand how to be connected to all and to take care of myself. If you felt like this was your message and it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatterlove Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, my guides, and a shout out to the ancestors. Thank you so much for coming through. And with that being said, until next time, stay human. Bye.